Hey guys, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. It's Thursday, which means I am selfishly promoting. I didn't realize this. I've got a stacked Fanatics Weekly Auction number 201 under the Cajun Cardboard filter. I'm selling 35 cards. I had forgotten how many badass cards I've moved into this auction. We're going to look at all 35 cards real quick, maybe a 20-minute video, but I'm going to show you guys some awesome Jordans. These are the cards, man. It is hard to let these cards go. It took me years and years to put these things into my my Jordan PC, and as you guys know, if you follow my channel, I'm in the middle of this Jordan consolidation project, this Power of 23, where I'm still trying to figure out exactly what am I doing with my collecting. I'm adapting. I'm flexible, that's for sure. I'm making some changes. I'm buying some really cool stuff. But it's hard to let these babies go. You're going to get 35 awesome Jordan cards today. I haven't even looked at them yet. I just saw the number and I saw the Cajun Cardboard filter. There's going to be a link to bid on these exact 35 cards in this YouTube description. If you really want to support the channel, you can subscribe, you can hit the like button, you can comment, but you can also use the affiliate Cajun link that is in this YouTube description. It'll take you directly to these 35 cards, and when you bid going through that link, you're actually going to help monetarily support the Cajun Cardboard channel, not just by buying my cards that I'm selling, but also a little fraction of the Fanatics money will come back my way as well. So I would appreciate in advance anybody who would kindly consider using that affiliate link. Thank you guys for watching. I think you're going to like this video. 35 awesome Jordan cards. It's always a good day to talk about awesome looking Jordan stuff. Enjoy. If you guys are looking to buy sports cards, basketball cards, football cards, baseball cards, comic books, memorabilia, do what I do. Use the Fanatics Marketplace. Just make sure you use the affiliate link that's located in this YouTube description at the very top, or the QR code that's attached. All right, guys, like I said, 35 cards in the Cajun Cardboard filter. I'm going to show you old folks, you tech-challenged cats, how to go find these cards. The easiest way, use the affiliate link that's in the YouTube description, but if not, let me just show you. I'm on screen share. This is the main page. We're at fanaticscollect.com, and we are going to go to auction. So we're going to click this auction button right here. Bang. It's going to take us to this over here. We want to pay particular attention over here to these filters on the left. We don't care about Walter Payton gold prisms or Shohei Ohtani PSA 7 base rookie cards. We're going to go click right here. You'll see it's highlighted for you. Weekly auction number 201 is live. We're going to click that button. That's going to bring up over 1,000 results. That's a lot, but we're not going to worry about those. We're going to go down here. There's even a little filter for yours truly, Cajun Cardboard. I've got it highlighted. All you're going to do is check that box, and then bang, it's going to pull up 35 cards. These are all Cajun specials coming out of my PC into your PC. We're going to sort by highest price, even though it's random. You know, I'm recording this on what is today? Wednesday the 19th. So I'll release this on Thursday the 20th. This auction, this weekly auction number 201 ends this weekend, which will be the 23rd. I believe I did that math correctly. This should end on the 23rd. It ends, yep. Okay. All right. So here we go. We've got it pulled up. We got the Cajun Cardboard. We got 35 cards. Steel slamming. Big time hierarchy card here. This card really did a number. This is probably, and again, I'm just going to let you guys know, most of these cards are going to sell under peak prices because we've already started to see sort of a plateau. My timing isn't perfect. I suspect some of these will break all-time records, but not nearly as many that would have broke all-time records if we'd had probably gotten these in maybe 30 to 45 days ago. I think we're somewhere in that flattening of the market right now as we approach the holiday season where people are distracted. And Jordan cards, really, to be honest with you, Jordan, Curry, Kobe, I mean, you can fill in the blank. All these cards have run really well recently. Steel slamming is right now the highest price card. It's already at $3,400 without the BP. Again, this ends in 4 days and 13 hours. 93 All-Stars, number 5, PSA 10. The Intense, right? One of those traditional, foundational, really good looking, aesthetically pleasing, not low pop, relatively easy to find Jordan hierarchy inserts that you can build your Jordan PC with. When people come to me and they say, Cajun, tell me what to buy, I say, I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm like, if you want me to just pick out the cards that I think are affordable based on aesthetics, you know, again, depending on the grade, I tell them This Intense card, the 1994 Intense, I tell them about Warp Speed. I tell them about Slick Silver. I tell them about Soaring Stars. Those are just some of the cards, maybe the Scoring Kings, maybe the 92 Beam Team, 95 Beam Team. Those are some of the cards that sort of come to mind, right off the bat as far as, aesthetics go. Hardcore Heroics is another one. Arena Stars, Hardwood Honors. There's some other cards like that. Sticky Fingers, here's another one. Sticky Fingers is a great example as well. And Fuego is another good one. 96 Topps Topps NBA Stars Refractor, number 124. Remember, this is a hierarchy card by association. If you're looking at your hierarchy poster, you're going to see the Atomic Refractor, but remember, in the hierarchy project, the Atomic represents the refractor underneath it, right? So this is just the regular refractor, but it's a PSA 10, and I'm going to right-click it because I want to show you guys just how damn good the coloring is. These things do have a tendency to green. Good luck finding green on this one. We'll get dirty. We'll get just naughty and get up in here. I'm going to go a million times zoom. Find me green on Jordan's arms. You can't do it. Find me a green Jordan leg. No Incredible Hulk. He is a black man in this picture, and that is what your refractor is supposed to look like. You can say old label, new label. You could take that 22 bids. Shout out to the great Cloud the Glide Drexler, Jordan's once alleged rival. Not really. But that card's going to do great. I don't care whether it's an old label or a new label, but it's an old label. Then two new labels here. We got a Sticky Finger Season's Best. That's the Topps Chrome variation. We got the Z-Cling. Why is it a Z-Cling? It just looks like the base card, Cajun. What is it so special about this? Well, there's your back. That's how you know. Why is it called a Z-Cling? Because it clings to things. Why? Because it's a sticker. Or at least that's my understanding. 13 bids on this. Lucky 13. It won't be the last. That one's only at $390 right now without buyer's premium. How about the Upper Deck Ionics, Skyonics? Great looking name. Great sounding name for the Skyonics. It says Skyonics. It's spelled wrong here, spelled right there. I don't know what Fanatics was doing there. They just covered their ass. How about the Gold Medallion 98 Ultra? One of my favorite Gold Medallion Jordans that there is out there. How about an Upper Deck Award winner holograms? This is the AW9 in a PSA 10. If you guys have ever tried to grade these MJ holograms, you know how miserable it is to try to grade these. This one's got great clarity, really sharp corners and edges, which most of those, that's usually not the issue. It's really going to be the surface defects. 17 bids on that one already. We got the Frequent Flyers right here, the Frequent Flyer Club. Not the upgrade, just the regular. The Rock Stars, not the refractor, just the regular. And the Ultra Abilities All-Star, which is the middle card, right? You got the starter, the All-Star, and then the big boy Superstar. This is a PSA 10 Ultra Abilities All-Star. New label, old label. For those that care. Star Power, the original, right? The younger child, not the Star Power Plus, not the Star Power Supreme, which has been the subject and topic of some interesting back and forth with me and PSA about my PSA 10 copy that was recently pulled from an auction because PSA didn't like the grade that PSA gave to my card. It's actually been handled. It was handled very diplomatically. I was patient and it paid off, and I'll tell you the whole story once the card, sorry, not the card, the money is back in my hands. Thank God it was in a PSA label, not a BGS slab. Sorry, I'm still fighting this sickness, still struggling with the sore throat. Round Ball Royalty, not the refractor, just the base. Electric Court, not the gold, just the Electric Court. Still a pretty rare card. Whoops, and this is the true base, right? The true Series 1, 95 Upper Deck, base number 23, MJ. What a great image, and there's your little Electric Court man down there. In the bottom right on that one. Electric Court Gold's crazy. Electric Court, you can get in there and get it, man. Z-Force Boss, PSA 10. Hierarchy. Do I need to keep saying that? All these are hierarchy cards. 10, 10, 10 for the double trouble. Another really, really good looking Jordan insert that you're going to be able to pick up for a few $100s. Honestly, this card is super undervalued given how beautiful it is aesthetically. Anytime you get a Jordan red card with a red PSA label and it happens to have a 10 on that, Diez for you Spanish speakers, that's a win. We've got the the Hoops top 10 in a PSA 10. One of Jordan's horizontal inserts from the mid 90s. We've got the Generations. So these two kind of remind me each other. The where is it? The Rockstar and the Generations. I guess they're both from 97 Topps, right? Yeah, that's probably why. Both are die cut. Both have a base insert. Both have a much higher pack odds refractor insert. But this is another base insert. Topps Generations. 93 Ultra famous nicknames, really awesome set. At one point I wanted to put the whole set together because the nicknames were cool, and then I saw Pink Panther was the nickname for Tony Kukoc, and I was like, nope, that's not his nickname. He's never been called that. I've never heard that in my life, and I thought that was odd. Jordan Total D from 1995. We've got the 95 Fleer All-Star PSA 10. If you've ever seen these cards, I bet you the gem percentage on this thing is minuscule. I wonder if we could pull that up. Let's go to Card Ladder and see if it works. Here we go. What is this? 1996 Fleer 282. Watch this. 1996 Jordan 282 Fleer PSA 10. I think the gem percentage is going to be paltry. Yeah, I knew it. 3.77%. 1100 graded. There's 34. Shout out to Charles Barkley. Last one sold $750, something like that. What does Card Ladder think it's worth? About $750. Okay, yeah. Last one sold for $1225. Card Ladder thinks it's down. Oh, that's all-time high. Sorry. Yeah, $750, $1,000, $800, $855. This is probably gonna do $750, $800, something like that. It's at $100 right now. So get your bids in, please, for God's sakes. Don't let me lurk off into the shadows with my tail between my legs, selling a card for half of what it's worth, or 1/7 or whatever that is. Another Jordan Hierarchy refractor, the 97 Bowman's Best Techniques refractor, the T2. There you go, PSA 10 on that one. A relatively inexpensive Jordan insert called Big Shots from 1997 Ultra. Bound for Glory. I never could get a 10. I never could get a damn 10. Let me know if you're in the same boat as me where you just were always looking and you just never saw it. This is the Bound for Glory PSA 9. It's a great looking 9 copy too, by the way, but damn it, if I just could not get the 10 of this. Let's go look and see why. Why could I not get the 10? 97 Glory PSA 10. Let's see what we got on here. Glory, Jordan. Let's put Bound in there. We'll knock it out and get there real quick. Date sold. What's this crap right here? 9/7. I'm super excited to finally announce that the Cajun Cardboard brand is now an affiliate partner with Ship My Cards. Ship My Cards has deep roots in the sports card hobby and a comprehensive list of services from shipping and storage to grading, consignment, private sales, escrow services, and even the exclusive premium white glove delivery service for your highest of the high-end cards. When you check out on shipmycards.com, make sure to use the promo code Cajun123. 75. That's a PSA 9. So last PSA 9 sold for $975. Card Ladder, and that was a wild, dude, that was over a year ago. This thing is a pop 30 in a PSA 9. This card should do well. Guys, this is a card you should probably look at. There's your 10s. I told you. 1% gem rate on the PSA 10s. There's 4 of them. It's only been graded 457 times. This is a deal where 9s are fine, right? Let's get in. Let's get the 9. Let's get out. Probably going to go for right at $1,000. The last PSA 10 hasn't sold since 2021. 3,000 then. Card Ladder says 4,200 now. I'm thinking maybe even higher. The Upper Deck All-NBA checklist Jordan is a Pop 11 PSA 10. Big card here if you're a set registry jockey, if you're a slave to the set registry and you're running that race, and I applaud anybody who is, especially in the Jordan Master or the Jordan Super. A lot of my best friends are doing that. I never did. This is the 93 AN15 checklist. A Pop 11, guys. Tough card right there. Hardwood Leaders from 1995, PSA 10. Another hologram, the AW1. So we got the AW1, we got the AW9. This is probably the most noticeable. It's the AW1, and it is the Jordan scoring title hologram right there. 98 Upper Deck Encore Driving Forces F1 PSA 10. That's a really good looking card for those of you who haven't seen it. This kind of looks like it's a patch. It's not a patch. It's not a picture. It's not a piece of his jersey. But it does, I think, say... you got to get way in here. Yeah, it does. So if you get way in, and this is the great stuff that Fanatics lets you do. Upper Deck, and then it says Driving Forces on this little silver foil seal there. What a great looking card. It's only at $40 now, which scares the shit out of me, but I'm sure it'll get up there. The Jordan Crystal, right? Remember, there's the base 23 from 97 Fleer. There's the Crystal, which is the middle child. And then there's the Tiffany, which is the big boy. And this is a PSA 10 Crystal, still a good card nonetheless. Where is the Crystal? The Crystal's up here, because you guys see it right there in the top left. That's how you know it's a Traditions. 97, they changed the name to Fleer Traditions. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why they did, but they did. Awesome action. Another Jordan insert from the hierarchy. The 97 UD Cubed A1. Awesome action right there. Superstars of the Court. PSA 10. This is a great looking insert. Who's that guarding Jordan? That's Ron Mercer, man. That's Kentucky legend. 96 Wildcat. Ron Mercer guarding Michael Jordan. What could have been if Ron Mercer could shoot a basketball. Unfortunately, he couldn't. Very athletic, but couldn't shoot. Out of Tennessee, I think. And then we're going to end it on 2 cards. Don't sleep on this Fleer Zone PSA 9. First of all, here's the borderless PSA 10. There's a bunch of variations of this. Bordered, borderless, orange, refractor this, refractor that, gold refractor. It's confusing as hell. This is just the borderless base PSA 10. It's super hard to find a PSA 10. And then this one, just like the Bound for Glory that we looked at, I'm going to look at this one real quick. This is the 1997. I just could never get the PSA 10, guys. 97 Fleer Zone PSA 9. 97 Fleer Zone. 97 Jordan Fleer Zone. All right, let's see what we got. Last one sold over $1,000. Look at the PSA 10. Holy moly. In March of this year, it sold for $8,700. Card Ladder thinks it's worth $13,000. You could pick up the PSA 9 for like $1,000. You're murdering right there. If you can grab my copy for $1,100, $1,300, Card Ladder says it's about $1,300, whatever. That's what the last one that sold looks like, and it sold in April. We know Jordans have moved since April quite a bit, right? We may be coming back from a little bit from a peak, but we're still way up from April. And Card Ladder's estimated value lets us know that, about 20% up from April. 1,100, the sale before that, 1,000. The sale before that, 1,000. So you're looking at a card that should probably be worth about $1,200, $1,300, something like that. Why, though? Why is the 9 so expensive? Well, that's why. It's the same deal, 4% gem rate. It's only been graded 288. Guys, that's a pretty low print run for that card right there. There's 29 PSA 7s. There's 9 PSA 10s. So very similar boat as that earlier Bound for Glory card that we looked at. The PSA 9 was just the best I could do, man. I gave it my all. I tried to find the PSA 10s, and I just couldn't find the damn thing. So here we go. That's it. Just encapsulation. We got 35 cards, then Zone 9. We'll scroll through them all one more time. A lot of hierarchy stuff in here. If you guys are using the Cajun Cardboard Michael Jordan hierarchy as your checklist of how to collect or how you choose to collect Jordan inserts and parallels from the 90s, number one, thank you. I appreciate the support. I applaud your efforts. It is not easy. It is not for the faint of heart. Number two, posters are still available. If you hear me saying the Cajun Cardboard Michael Jordan hierarchy and you have no idea what I'm talking about, then do a little research. Go into this YouTube channel and check out the playlist, Cajun Cardboard's Michael Jordan hierarchy. You will find that there are posters available. And I don't just mean little chintzy posters. We're talking about high def, 3 foot by 2 foot, old school, like you hung in your room in the 80s and 70s, glossy poster with 368 of Michael Jordan's best inserts and parallels from the 90s on the front page. And then the biggest all-in-one place Michael Jordan pack odds list that it's ever been assembled on the back of the hierarchy poster. A lot of people like to frame the thing front and back and put them up side by side if you've got enough space. Some people just use it as a checklist and put little stickers on them as they acquire each card. You don't have to collect them, obviously. If you're not a grade snob, then you don't have to buy these PSA 10s for thousands of dollars. You can go buy PSA 8s for a few $100 or $100 or something like that. There's a Jordan pathway for everybody. Like anybody who thinks it's just too late to collect Jordan cards, you're not correct. That is not right. If you tried to collect all these cards in PSA 10, this would be a $35,000, $40,000, $50,000 list of 35 cards. But if you wanted to collect them in PSA 8, you could get this for a few $1,000s. I'm almost positive. Like if you just go look at the numbers, Jordan can be collected. It doesn't even have to be graded. It can be BGS. It could be PSA. It could be SGC. It can be, God dare I say it, you can collect Jordan in raw form. Yes, raw copies of Michael Jordan cards at very affordable prices. Put them in a binder page. Put them in a 3x3 vinyl binder. You can do all sorts of stuff. Jordan is there for the taking. It is not a deal that is only for the highest of the high end. That is not the way it is. That is the way some of us choose to collect, but that is not the only way to do it. And so don't let anybody tell you that it is. In fact, there may come a day where I just God damn it, I hate selling these cards. There may come a day where I get back in and I just go back at the PSA 8s like I was going to do about 2 years ago when I was collecting 10s and 8s. And the reason I did it is because one day I knew I was going to sell my 10s and I wanted to have those 8s as a backup. And here I am and I don't have the 8s as a backup. And it hurts and I cry about it, but I feel better when the mail day comes in and it's a tier 1 Jordan hierarchy card. Those posters that I referenced are still available, guys. I just want to reiterate, you can get the posters. There is a minimum purchase of 2 posters for $100. It's only $10 for each additional poster. So if you want 5 posters, it's $130. Why is it so expensive for a poster? Well, number one, it was a hell of a lot of work to put it together. But most importantly, it cost me anywhere from $45 to $75 to ship these damn posters. I put it in a FedEx tube so it gets to you wrinkle-free and the corners and edges look crisp and nice like a PSA 10 poster. And I seal it on both ends with tape and a cap. And I ship it FedEx with tracking. And so that is part of the reason it costs so damn much money. I apologize. I wish I could do it for cheaper. I wish I could give a poster to everybody in the hobby because I love collecting Jordan cards. And I wish everybody else would collect them as well just because it's fun to talk about. But the posters are 2 for $100, $10 for each additional poster. Anywhere in the domestic United States, it's real simple. It's PayPal. You can PayPal me. All the information on how you can get the posters, all of the information is in this and every single YouTube description to every single video that I bring you guys, which is, by the way, over 365 videos a year. Yes, more than 1 video a day on the Cajun Cardboard channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, check out the posters. Don't forget, if you saw something that tickles your fancy, that gives you that tingly feeling down below in this bevy of 35 Jordan hierarchy cards, do me a favor. Use the affiliate link. Jump straight to it. I'm putting it. It's the very first thing you're going to see in the YouTube description of this video. Click that affiliate link, and it'll send you through your browser straight to these cards and bid on those cards. You'll be supporting the Cajun Cardboard channel, and I'll be most appreciative for it. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. I hope you have a great Thursday or whenever you do see this video. Don't forget these cards in this Sunday. Fanatics Weekly Auction number 201. FanaticsCollect.com, but the link is in the YouTube description. Enjoy. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.